Hello YouTubers, this is the Flying Ross welcoming you to Assassin's Creed 4 to be a pirate. Arrrr. So after a long disappearance of myself, this will be my first video in quite some time. I had some personal issues come up. Me and my now ex-girlfriend split up and had to move around and all that good shit. The army stuff of course came up as usual, and that required my attention for some time. So, on to other things in life. Assassin's Creed 4. A beautiful game, especially this is on PC. I don't know if I'm going to buy a next generation console, and if I do, it'll probably be after quite some time, and maybe we can get some bundles or a game actually won. Something. But, so I've already actually put a lot of hours into this game already. I don't know necessarily how far along in my storyline we are, but this is a typical Assassin's Creed maneuvering system. The graphics are astounding. I mean, just the amount of life that's going on. But the biggest thing about Assassin's Creed 4 is, yes, the land combat is very similar to past Assassin's Creed. Nothing necessarily new. I mean, there are like sleeping darts and stuff like that. But a large part of this game, and here's like the horrors. You hire them. It's a, let's here look at the map, and this is Nassau. We got some Templar hunts. We got, of course, the viewpoints. The viewpoints in Assassin's Creed 4, as if you're following Assassin's Creed 4, they're all fast travel points. So I'm really not telling you anything new there. But let's zoom out here, and we can see the epic size of this map. Like, I'm already zoomed out, and you cannot actually, and this is all one map. All open world. Yes, there is some loading points, especially for the main cities. Like Havana and Nassau, and I think there has to be another one, but so yeah, but you can see how much of the map I still have yet to explore and still have to unlock, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. But the main part of this game is naval combat, to be a pirate, to plunder ships and to raid and to get forts. Now eventually, there won't be any forts because I'll get them all, and they're not like really contested. So it's not like once I get them, if they can actually be overrun. So we'll here return to my ship. So here's my ship, and I had some things unlocked. I have not fully upgraded everything, but we're going to go into the captain's quarters and show you basically what we've done. So here, this is accessing. This is the adding more docks. Do I need to add more docks? This is a schooner, so we'll salvage that one. So you can actually capture ships, and this is kind of like a side mini game that you do, and I will be salvaging all these, but then I'm going to add more docks for the frigate. So I've captured a frigate and unlocking it for 1,000. Hell yes, yes please. And we have another, so add that to my fleet. Okay, we got another brig, so we'll salvage that. And we have another frigate, but we're not going to have enough, so we will sell it. Actually, salvage ship from fleet. Yes, we'll get rid of that. Confirm. So I got rid of one of the small schooners. Add that to my fleet. Okay, and so here are some mission reports. It says play with friends. I don't necessarily know how the fuck to play with friends on this, but so you unlock stuff, treasure maps. I haven't done a lot of treasure maps. Okay. So you can see I send a lot of things on missions. Now I'm not going to do this during. This is really just to show you. Okay, so we have all these different routes, very similar to the previous Assassin's Creed had. And like, okay, this one's a treacherous Portugal 2. So we'll go into ship battle here, and we can see we have a brig and 2 frigates. So we will send in our frigates. Now this is 45 plus 10. 45 plus 10. I don't necessarily know if they're different. 47. I guess this one's more powerful. Didn't really notice that before. But anyway. Oh, speed bonus. This one gives you 5-hour bonus. And then I'll add that one. So, and this is just pretty much a turn-based thing. Throw, shoot barrels and stuff. Destroy that brig. Now we got fire. So we are victorious, and we get a whole bunch of stuff, and the routes dangerous rating has gone down. So that's how you really do that. I'm not going to get into that right now. I'll send ships out later, but here is outfitting the ship. So you can sell and stuff, so you raid and everything, so I can sell some of my cargo. Actually, you can sell everything. Rum, though, and sugar is not used for anything except for trading. Then you have cloth, metal, and wood, which is used to upgrade different things on your ship. So you go to Jackdog Appearance. This is where you really need wood. Well, this is it uses all, but this is really the only one that will use cloth. Like here, instead of white canvas or white canvas sails, red stripes, tattered sails. Yeah. Jackdog Appearance or upgrades. Okay, so you can see, like, you know, I got 4 out of 5, and now I need to find the plan for a light hull. And then also a light set of cannons. Chase cannons have been upgraded, so you can see that I've been doing a lot of this. So right now I can upgrade my mortar, 8,000 cost with 300 metal. The mortar is a powerful tool, and actually I will upgrade that. I still have yet to get the diving bell, which is something a huge part of the game, but it seems that you actually have to go pretty deep into the storyline to actually unlock it. Not everything obviously gets unlocked right away. So, and you can see, even though my FPS and my frames per second is all over the place, it seems that it's locked at 30, especially when we're on the bigger open ocean and everything. I've not seen any lag in any sort. I guess I have been playing mostly, you know, without recording.
Captain has the
and
helm.
The red, and you can see right there. So we're gonna sail to sea. Sorry for the wait. It's not that long, the loading times, once you go in here. Okay, so here is open sea. You can see that right above my health bars, there's 2 red crosses or red swords, and then 1 more. That's my pirate hunter. So, like, pirate hunters, every one will start coming after you. Again, you can tell the beautiful. See, there's my pirate hunters. So you can look at them. Which, yeah, they're there. So we got 2 of them coming at us right now. And so,
let's get moving.
So we got a schooner coming after us, and it looks like a break. So, like I said, powerful weapon, mortar. He's already destroyed 1 shot. Oh, wow, this pirate hunter is on the opposite side of the wall. use as increase your sales, increase your sales for speed, increase your turn faster. I don't know why that was a good.
That's a good shot to treasure! Awaiting order, sir! Fire! Look out, the well-placed shot down!
So you can start expanding now.
Fire! They're still exposed! Take the shot! We can board and take her!
Okay, so now we've destroyed it, and obviously I do have a lot of upgrades, and so it kind of was not, the second level is not that big of a threat to me. You can actually just ram the ship right now and you'll get half the cargo, or you can board the ship. So we're going to board. Basically you have to kill 10 enemies on some other side missions like capture the flag, kill the captains, kill officers. You do get 5 shots, it seems, as most. 5 shots of the swing cannon. The cannon, though, is fairly inaccurate from where you're aiming for the round actually goes. So you're not going to always, this is something you're going to have to kind of swing over. So yeah, typical hand-to-hand combat. It's a little bit more, how do you say, it does seem a little bit more fluid. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of X and everything, but they've added a lot more. They have the breaking defense, encounters. I mean, encountering role is a big part of the game. Previous Assassin's Creed, it's a little bit, it's pretty much the same. But they definitely add that you need to break defense a lot more, and a lot more characters are more dangerous. So basically we have 3 options right now. We can repair the Jackdaw, we can lower it once a level, or like we can do is send to the fleet. So I'm going to send it to the fleet because I don't necessarily want to lower or I don't need to repair. If you repair, it depends on the size of the ship, how much it seems it depends. I really don't know for a fact, but it seems to be depending on what size of the ship will repair how many of those bars. So let's look at this open world map here. Yeah, I don't know why it was desynchronized there. So we're going to set our waypoint, and we're going to sail there. 7,163 meters away. Now, side note, once we start sailing and everything, well, if you hit A, you go into the fast travel mode, and the fast travel mode, well, makes you travel faster. And they sing. I don't know if I can turn up the volume here. I love the pirate song. I don't like to fast travel that much. I mean, I could probably fast travel straight to this place. I've been trying to sail as much as I could, and that's why I've had so many upgrades, is because you just get attacked so often, or there are so many ships, and so if you get greedy, so if you use right bumper, you can see that it's holding 25 cloth, and you see that's just absolutely not worth anything to me anymore. And you can scan for different ships. Now that little home thing on my mini-map that just came up, and it's yellow. The yellow means that I've found everything on there, so it's not necessarily necessary for me to go there. Gunboat level 1, 4 fire barrels. Fire barrels are things that you throw off the back of the ship. And like I say, I mean, this is a huge upgrade from the last Assassin's Creed, which introduced naval warfare, but it did not really do it justice. They added such a large thing to the game from okay, and it took me out because I got really close to the ship and also the wind gust. So it's thinking that I want to start battle, but I don't. And then you can go back to fast travel. So you see fast traveling, we've closed in the gap here pretty fast. Yeah. So back to, yeah, the last Assassin's Creed, you know, introduced naval combat, and you only could do it so often, and it was just, it was disappointing, really. It really was. It was disappointing. You could do all this, like, you know, you're upgrading all this stuff, but then you could never use it. And now you could almost play this game for hours with just the ship. I don't necessarily know what end game things, but I've already seen like level 60 ships. They do use levels to tell you what kind of what the threat is. I have taken down level 45s already. The frigates, they're level 45. They are quite dangerous and formidable enemies, and they will call it seems like they call reinforcements. But usually you are running close to them in controlled areas by them, so it would make more sense. The one I freaking fought like 4 or 5 frigates, and I was barely surviving. I did learn some tricks though. It's like you can take down a frigate or take down a lower ship, and then what you do is you can kind of pause the ship combat, board, and do a boarding action to another ship, and then basically in mid-naval combat, repair your ship. So you could be versus higher level ships, and as long as you have a couple low-level ones that are near you, you can take those out quickly and use them to repair your ship, and then basically a war of attrition on the higher level ship, and thus you will win. So as you can see, we're coming to a red area on the minimap. And now pretty much ships will attack us. Not necessarily on sight. They will have a yellow, line of sight around them, and the cone action in front of the ship will be much larger. And then we have some ships right there. So let's look right here. And if we have a frigate right there, level 29, with 10,000, this is a convoy. This is a convoy. So we're going to go after these guys, okay? This is a huge thing. So... oh shit, what did I do? Oh, I didn't want to start mission. Oh no.
So, what'll you do with your share of the gold we take from Governor Torres? Return to Africa, prince among men?
Oh, I just missed the naval
Cannot
convoy.
return to a place I've never been. I was born in Trinidad, a slave from my first breath.
Ah. But wouldn't you feel, I don't know, more welcome there?
As you might feel more welcome in Paris.
Fair point.
With this skin and this voice, where can I go in the world and feel at ease? This country here is my best chance. This country called Jackdaw, where I know the names of all citizens and they know mine, and we work together. Not always out of love, but to keep our country afloat.
I understand you.
Sorry guys, I have to listen.
Let's take her
through, so.
For the citizens of Jackdaw!
I have no idea what I'm doing in this mission, but... is this naval convoy still here?
Get the main screen! We need to hit those
It says it shares some friends. I have no idea what that is, but... left bumper is your mortars. So we're going to go in here and destroy this fort. Fort combat is actually pretty simple. You can take out the towers. So...
There's a good shot to crippler! Incoming fire! It's a brig! Spanish
we're gonna brig now. Oh, that was a bad shot.
On your mark!
Gonna ram us.
Fire! Gonna hit cap! We board her now! Ha!
Okay, we already took them out.
Cap! London aboard!
Oh, shit. Didn't want to release the board. I wanted to
Give me some speed!
not hit.
Let's take down those towers! Fire! That's where the most generous! Fire! Ready to spit fire! His weak is right there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Nothing more! Make him pay, Captain! Go! Go! On command then! Fire! Fire!
So now we just so now we have to actually go into the forts. Now, once you capture forts, they actually turn into your forts, or you would say pirate forts, I guess you would say. You're not earning income from them. And actually, I don't know if you do eventually, and this is, sorry, spoilers, you do actually have your own little, like, let's say, pirate code that you get to upgrade, and I don't necessarily know if you earn income. You did used to earn income off of the previous game, off, like, your mansion and stuff, and I just actually haven't been playing that storyline that much, so, and as you can see, I'm on land, and you can see that I can still board that. It's still, how do you say, part of the world. You know, this is totally open world. There's no. So here's my targets. So I need to kill this guy. And this, yeah, let's get there real fast. So now I need to reach the war room. That was fast already. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's get up here. So this is really supposed to be early on. Yeah, this is still very early on.
Well, hello, Your Excellency. I'd got word you might be here.
I know your face, pirate, but your name was borrowed the last time we spoke.
Ah, yes, I recall. Mr. Duncan Walpole. I missed that one. So, what's a Templar Grand Master doing so far from his Castillo?
I'd rather not say.
And I'd rather not cut your lips off and feed him to you.
2 years ago, we offered a reward for the sage's recapture. Today, someone claims to have found him. This gold is his ransom.
Who found him?
A slaver by the name of Lawrence Prince. He lives in Kingston.
We like this story, Torres. And we want to help you finish it. But we're going to do it our way. Using you and your gold.
Interesting story. I've always been a great fan of the storyline, but I'm a history buff, so yeah. So here we've captured the fort. The fort is now ours. Mission complete. Sure, whatever. You get to rate the memories, by the way, so you can say I dislike it, really like it, just okay. I don't know what the rating is. I don't know if they're going to add. I have no idea. I don't. It baffles me. It's like, oh yeah, you can. So yeah, we got a fort here, so it unlocks this. We're definitely going to go capture this shit. Damn sure. This is how I've gotten a lot of my money, is sailing around and finding these Royal Navy. There's two different kinds of, how you say, convoys. There's the regular convoy that you can actually find from talking to your local bar maidens, your bar tabs. Make sure you tip your server. We got more fucking. Oh no, don't! Oh, if they fucking kill that frigate on me, I'm gonna be really upset.
We're ready, sir!
The fort will kill targets that are in range. And I do not. If they kill the freaking frigate, we're screwed.
Roll the dogs out! Fire!
Okay.
Enemies got friends coming, sir!
We already killed one ship in here. Now we're gonna charge this frigate. Yes, I just went broadside to broadside to frigate. Hold the board. So even though we're far apart right now, we are going to board. Yeah. So we throw the ropes, even though this is a little, over the top. So we have to destroy enemies' counter pegs and kill 15 enemy crew. obviously we're gonna wait to get pulled in here. I'm gonna show you the trick. So you remember I am damaged, and we do have is that another frigate over there, or is that another brig? Make it so it's a frigate. So we'll destroy the power kegs. Power kegs. Oh, can't miss over there. Get some troops here. We got 15 out of 15 already. Now we're just gonna swing over here. And really don't see combat, but oh, and troops will just kind of keep on coming, like out of the hold on us. You guys kind of. And there's the powder keg and the objective. So we have a couple ships that are surrounding us here. And now we're going to get 10,000. So you can see right here, I need to repair the Jackdaw. I got my 10,000 loot, but now I repair. And that will get me my health back, and now I can fight these other ships. So now I got full health left, and we will increase our sails. Look at what this is. It is a frigate. We will.
Fire! Damn! Got the
Oh, we got some great hits.
ready to fire, Captain! Enemy firing!
Come! Are you mad, Captain?
Fire hunters are not too vulnerable anymore, especially once you get to, I don't want to say that, they get very high. Level 4's advanced. Cinematic.
Short sail! Get off the squall!
Okay, so you can see we have 3 captured ships here. We have another frigate over there.
Down the way!
Or is that the same one here?
Pull them
Yeah, no, that's definitely another frigate. So, yep, same thing here. They do change. It's not always that they kill them. There's always a number. See, aiming right there, but yeah, 3 shots. Whatever. The cannon is really the best thing for killing. Oh yeah, I have 3 guns, so I need to kill 3 guys real quick. So we actually will send this to the fleet because it is a. So you got. I forgot that you said you got the plunder and everything. We'll promote 1 guy to a captain. And okay, he's actually not attacking me. So what is this ship? It is a frigate.
Loose main sail!
What's this one? This is like 83 metal. Metal is one of the more important. Resources to get. So wood is realm, but the entire thing is I have the final upgrade I need with wood. I freaking I need to progress the further. When you actually do get enough resources, they will tell you, and you actually can upgrade in your ship's captain's quarters. You do not need to go sail back to the freaking quarter or anything. Even though it wouldn't be that big of an issue because it's fast travel. But they do let you upgrade it. So like I said, this is just so you got It is huge. I don't know if you guys saw that one just come out. Yeah, kicking people over the side is good. So you can see this combat's actually really fast-paced. It can be a little repetitive, but you're definitely getting resources. It's not really drawn out. So we'll actually repair with this one. And I think I'm just gonna ram the next one because I don't need anything. But what I want to do is, do I want that frigate? Wooden cloth.
Loose and catch the wind!
Get on that main seat.
So you can see there's just all these frigates here now. So we're in a higher level area. Rum, rum and sugar. That's a that's basically a very money target rich thing. And you see my third arrow is almost full now. But for the end of the video, I'm going to show you harpooning. So, just a full round. We now have done some land combat. We've done some naval combat. Seen the graphics here. So just a little quick look on Assassin's Creed 4, and now our final thing, which is harpooning. Now this is a shark. So bull shark.
Got him, Captain! That's right! Tire yourself out!
Aim at the tail
nice
or right below the top fin on almost all the enemies. Don't miss like that. Yeah. Showing off my lack of
nice one!
Eventually they'll break the rope and you'll have to free.
Give him the air! One more time!
I have upgraded my stuff, so the bull sharks are one of the lower ones.
Look at this size.
Getting a humpback whale does take some time. And the killer whales are actually
a great catch, Captain.
So see, it told me that crafting is available, so I will open up the crafting, see what upgrades are available, or what I can craft. And it might just be simple, like I can craft. I don't even know what I can craft. Said I could craft something. But like I need 2 great white shark bones to get freaking the next health upgrade. Pistol bat, I need to freaking go find hammerheads, rabbits, blah blah blah. Crafting system. Not unlike most other crafting systems in any other game. Go find this, and keep this. So now I said we'll do I think that'll be good. As I chase after this frigate, you can also mark. Oh, the frigate went down. What the fuck? That is a first. I've never seen a ship go under just randomly. Never have I seen that. You can't fast travel when you're in close to other things. So schooners, the schooners, once they start getting higher, they seem to carry more and more things. So where are we kind of thing now, and where do we want to go? So yeah, they'll tell you, they'll unlock, like, here's humpback whale, here's our next mission. I'm going to try to do the missions now, I think, so I can actually get the diving bell, and then maybe my next video will be a short video on diving. So I have been playing Battlefield 4, and that's what I've been kind of playing religiously for the past couple of weeks. The only thing with that is my computer, I guess, just can't handle it, and I can play just fine at 60 frames per second with by myself, but once I hit recording, it drops down to around 20. I have no idea necessarily why, unless it's the hard drive write rate. If anyone wants to school me on that aspect, on why my frames per second drop so much, be more than willing to lay a comment, and but be nice. You know, I might not be the smartest guy freaking ever when it comes to computers. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back, soon with some more, hopefully. You know, we're almost at, or I'm almost at now at 300 subscribers. So you know, I want to, you know, thank you all for you know, tuning into my videos. Once tanks come out for War Thunder, I will be definitely playing that some more and have a lot more videos in there. War Thunder has definitely lost its pleasing to me, and that's kind of sad with how much time and effort and actual, you know, money that I put in there. But I'm pretty sure eventually it'll come back to me. Yeah, so as always, this is the Flying Ross, and hey, pirates, arr.